I'm getting ready to go see Spider-Man No Way Home. I've been looking forward to this all year. I'm so freaking excited. So hyped. That movie was fucking awesome. What's up, everyone? I'm back at y'all with another video. Now for this one, of course, I'm reviewing Spider-Man No Way Home. Now I just got back from seeing this film, and let me tell y'all something. This film is everything I wanted it to be. The action is top notch. This film had the highest stakes in the Spider-Man franchise in general. And this is like the end game of Spider-Man in a way. Now, the action was great. Everything like the conversations that these villains had was incredible. Now I enjoyed the film. Now I'm getting ready to get into some spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Y'all still with me? Alright. So, a lot of people are wondering, is Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in this film? Yes. And all of them had their time to shine in this film. And I just enjoy everything about it. Like, man, the comedic sides to Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man and Tom Holland Spider-Man was just freaking amazing. I enjoy everything about this film. I love this movie from start to finish. And there's a few moments where I almost cried. I almost cried twice during this freaking movie. This movie had the highest stakes in the franchise. There's a lot of emotions throughout this film. And this is probably the funniest out of the Spider-Man films. This is probably the funniest one out of all of them. And I enjoyed the hell out of this film. I loved it. I just freaking love everything about this film. And there's a scene where there's this one scene where Aunt May dies. I was like, oh man, you got this really cool fight scene between Green Goblin and Tom Holland Spider-Man, and you got this really big cool fight in that scene, and then you got that scene where Aunt May ended up dying, and it's just so freaking emotional in this film. And then of course Tobey Maguire Spider-Man ends up fighting the Lizard at the end of the film. So all these Spider-Men have their time to shine in this freaking movie. And I love this movie from beginning to end. I could probably spend forever talking about this film. I freaking love everything about this freaking movie. It's everything I wanted it to be. It delivered everything I wanted it to be. It's like the first half of the movie is just like the build up to the second half. It's crazy. Like the story details, they took their time with the characters from the first half leading up to the second half where the action really starts to pick up. And I enjoy the relationship between Tom Holland's Peter Parker and Spider-Man and MJ. I enjoyed their relationship in this film, which is awesome. And I just love this movie from start to finish. I was never bored. I really don't think I have any flaws with this film. Once it comes out on Blu-ray and DVD, I'm definitely going to buy this film. I freaking loved everything about it. It delivered everything I wanted to deliver. I'm blown the freak away with this film. I'm blown away. Oh, like, this film was just great. Oh, man. This movie was great from start to finish. I was never bored. If I had to rate this movie, I would probably have to give it a 20 out of 10. 30 out of 10. 40 out of 10. 50 out of 10 this movie gets. This movie is just everything I wanted it to be. It delivered every freaking thing. It's an adrenaline rush. When the action kicks up, it's an adrenaline rush. The fight scenes were top freaking notch. Some of the best fight scenes, if not the best fight scenes in all the Spider-Man movies. I love this movie. I'm a huge Marvel fan, and I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. And in this film, it's classic Spider-Man all the way. I freaking loved everything about it. This movie it blew my freaking mind. It blew my mind. I loved everything about it. You know, Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character and my favorite superhero of all time. And they did not disappoint from beginning to end. This movie just gets an A+. Man, this movie is just a fucking 100% out of 10. I would give this freaking movie. This movie's badass. It's kick-ass. It's fucking kick-ass. Like, if some of y'all haven't watched it yet, y'all need to go to get y'all's asses in the theater and check this film out. Because if you're a Spider-Man fan, you'll love this film. If you're a superhero fan in general, you will love this film. If you're just a superhero fan in general, you will love this film. If you're a Marvel fan, you will love this film. I fucking love everything about this movie. This movie delivered everything I wanted it to deliver. It is epic. That's the word to describe this movie. It's epic, with high stakes, with a lot of risks, with everything that you would love. Everything that you love about Spider-Man is probably in this movie. This movie delivered everything. This movie delivered everything. I love this movie. What can I say? I loved everything about it. It's a freaking 100% out of 10. I could spend forever talking about this movie. I love this movie. I love the hell out of this movie. I love the hell out of this movie. Like, I'm almost speechless. Like, wow. Wow, I probably got to watch it again, but this might be my favorite Marvel movie of all time. I know that's a bold statement to make because Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, those two movies, Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, was amazing. So that's probably a bold statement to make. But it might be my favorite. I probably got to watch it again. Watch it probably like 2 more times to really say that. But I just enjoyed the movie. This movie is just amazing. I loved it from start to finish. I was never bored. This movie is 100% out of 10 for me because the action is freaking amazing. The story is freaking amazing. I love this movie a lot. As y'all can already tell. It blew my freaking mind how great and epic this movie was. And Green Goblin was freaking amazing. Like, even better than he was in the first film, that's crazy. Like, he's even better than he was in the first film. In the very first Spider-Man movie, the Green Goblin was, damn. Wow. Wow. I'm speechless. I'm half speechless. I gotta calm down because what I've just witnessed in this movie. I can't believe what I just walked into. Because I hadn't had this much fun in a movie theater since Avengers Endgame. And I was in a packed theater too. And this movie, I'm pretty sure it's going to make $1 billion worldwide as soon as it drops. Like, as soon as it's gather all the money up worldwide, it's going to make $1 billion. I can almost guarantee you that because this movie is just epic in scale. It felt bigger and badder than ever. It felt big. It felt like Avengers Endgame big. Pretty much. That's how big this movie felt. And I loved every second of this movie. I was not disappointed from beginning to end. I loved everything about this movie. So yeah, it's 100% out of 10 for me. 100% out of 10 for me. I freaking loved it. I freaking loved it. I love this movie. I loved it. Like, I'm probably going to go see it a second time in the theater. Because I loved it. It was epic. It was epic in scale. And the story was just amazing. The action and everything was amazing. And this might be Tom Holland's best acting performance as Spider-Man. because he definitely delivered on the emotions and the action scenes. Oh man, the final fight with him and Green Goblin, that shit was awesome. And I think he fought like the Green Goblin twice in this film, which there's a lot of fight scenes in this film, but I think he fought Green Goblin like twice in this film, and that ending fight scene was fucking epic. It's like each action scene kept getting more better and more intense, and nobody, that's what I love about this movie, is no one felt safe. That's how great this movie was, in my opinion. I love this movie from start to finish. This movie is 100% out of 10 for me. It's an A. Loved it. I freaking loved it. So yeah, if y'all seen Spider-Man No Way Home, let me know in the comments below. What y'all think of it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I'd like to hear y'all's thoughts down below, because I love this movie. You know, and I'm pretty sure a lot of Spider-Man fans, like diehard Spider-Man fans, love this movie. Like the ones that are like fans like me, because I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and I loved it. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all love it too, because let me know in the comments below what y'all think of this film. I'd like to hear y'all's thoughts down below. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If y'all enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe and share. Also hit the bell so you know when the videos uploaded. Peace out. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm out. Peace.